Welcome to Spiritual Nuggets Podcast, where you have the opportunity to enjoy His presence in miniature portions. These are not oversized, repetitive expressions that lose their value. They are nuggets, larger than a crumb, yet small enough for you to enjoy in a single sitting. So, take a moment to listen and let these nuggets feed your soul. Given our current environment, everyone seems to be making a lot of statements and skewed opinions. The stark reality is that less than a pocket size of these views are true. It's like having universal barrels full of arguments from a potpourri of sources on which we can choose to base our beliefs. Episode 6 approaches a subject that seems to struggle toward agreement. It is one of the most discussed and elusive topics for the current world system. Is it possible that there exists a standard of truth that we can rely on that won't deceive, fabricate, delude, misrepresent, hoodwink, mislead, trick, or engage in any of the other actions that represent untruth? Episode 6 suggests that there's a choice to believe in a genuine truth that will not leave you feeling ashamed, worthless, fearful, penniless, hopeless, or confused. Once you have listened to episode 6, can you agree there is one genuine standard of truth? How do I know who is telling the truth? Including the word truth in the title of my website, Truth in Love, reminded me I would be setting a standard based on my belief in the Bible. This means I am eliminating standards that contradict the Bible, specifically set by scientific theory, philosophical, and random personal convictions. The idea of truth is generally judged by the following standards: abstract, logical, moral, and religious. Abstract truth rests in the acceptance of a specific philosophical theory. Logical truth depends upon a comparison of facts or ideas. Moral truth is an expression of action based on inner conscience or will. Religious truth is based on independent spiritual belief. Some of the greatest philosophical theories have been offered to explain truth: Hegelian, Kantian, New Age, and others as influencers in the growth of agnostics, atheists, disbelievers, unbelievers, and skeptics. One of the most fundamental, indisputable truths of this earth's creation is the structure of the human body. If you have ever been to a chiropractor and looked around the office, you probably saw a skeletal picture of the human body. You will never find the human skeleton exhibited any differently from one medical office to the next. Even when birth injuries or other anomalies cause damage to the physical body or the nerves, the internal outline of the body remains intact. As unchangeable as the skeletal structure of the human body, the standard for truth is based upon the Bible, rooted in the unchangeable nature and will of an eternal and loving God. This love is active and provides for the physical, mental, spiritual, and moral needs of the object of His affection, humankind. our brokenness, bad decisions, negative thoughts, immoral behavior, clogging of our minds with drugs and alcohol, unhealthy relationships, and unforgiveness are sources of damage to our physical, spiritual, and emotional health. God's truth, used interchangeably with His love, heals, redeems, forgives, guides, and protects the inner person and leads to outward healing. It promotes healing and well-being within the inner man, woman, to anyone willing to accept His love by faith through Jesus Christ. The undeniable truth within the Bible sets a standard based upon the personality and nature of God, housed in light, revealed by the Old Testament prophets and the disciples of Jesus. Any choice based upon acceptance of Bible truth means you are willing to accept the activities of God and His consistent relationship and guarantee to humankind. He is never wishy-washy or flaky in His faithfulness to keep His promises concerning mercy and grace, covenant, and forgiveness. Your decision to believe the Bible means you believe your existence is an expression of His divine creation. Therefore, true freedom is knowing who you are created to be, and that your purpose in life rests in Him as creator of the universe, with His guarantee of eternal love and undeserved blessings. Bible truth is not religion. It is God's gift to preserve the soul and spirit of humanity. It is freedom. Like any gift, it must be received by the person to whom it is offered. Don't let your gift go to waste.